I'm Benny Herring,
Hello, and I'm Mercedes.
and we are with the Father Engagement Unit. These are some really interesting times for us all. Because of COVID 19's pandemic, parents are dealing with some very unique circumstances regarding school and childcare.
Benny, this is so true. As parents, we're now forced to be tutors, teachers, playmates, and counselors all in one. This could be so challenging for so many of us.
Yes, I think it's important to be mindful and intentional about how we structure and organize our children's daily lives during school. Adjusting to this new normal will take some time.
Exactly. So, what are some tips that parents might be able to use to help their children do well while attending school virtually?
Well, I think the first thing should be to give themselves some room for change. Online instruction and this new normal can be difficult to manage, but don't expect perfection. Be prepared to deal with connectivity issues, transitions from one task to the next, but it's not going to be easy to grasp for the first time. And be patient with yourself and your little ones. This is a new normal for us all. So remember, it's going to feel anxious, and you're going to feel a little overwhelmed at times and frustrated. But just observe the changes in your children's mood and behaviors if you see any, and don't hesitate to reach out for help.
Yeah, absolutely. We talk so much about being a role model. Along that same line, it would be beneficial to set up our child or children's workspace before class starts. If you haven't done so already, it's not. You can make it special, a special learning area or center, and you could decorate with your children. Maybe have them create their own workspace and what they want it to look like, and it helps them get excited about new ways to learn.
That's an awesome idea. You can let your child pick out some decorations or even some, make their own decorations for their workspace. Make it like a special, like classroom time or setup time. Be as creative as you want, but just be careful not to make it too distracting.
This is so true, Benny. I think my daughter, she's going to 11th grade, and she got a little too overly excited with too many decorations in the walls. But speaking about distractions, what about daily routines? How do we set up daily routines for our children?
So I think that the thing is, you know your child best. So be realistic. Your child's school may or may not have a schedule set up, but if not, try to create a whiteboard or a calendar and post it around the house so your child can see it or children can see it daily. Also, get some physical activity. Get out of the house, go for a walk, do some exercises, or just have a midday dance party like we do in my house. I have a third grader. My daughter just loves to turn on the music for about 10 or 15 minutes, put on Kids Bop, and we just have at it for about 10 or 15 minutes. So, and she loves it. So we get some exercise in.
That sounds awesome, Benny. You said something that stood out to me. You said child or children. What if you have multiple children in different grades or even different schools? What do we do then?
I mean, again, these are some rough times. So if you have some family support or friend support, it's the best time to call on them. If not, you simply have to just set up some space and guide your children individually. Individually, guide is the key word, right? You have to allow the teacher to sort of teach and see yourself maybe as like a virtual coach. Let the teacher do the teaching and just guide them to the best of your ability. But again, it's not about perfection.
I really like the virtual school coach. That's some good stuff. I know for myself, I would do my best to manage my workday and my child's schooling, but I do like the idea of not focusing on perfection.
Yes, it's definitely a lot easier said than done. But just remember, this isn't forever. I know it feels like it is, but we are going to transition out of this. But just be patient with yourself, and most importantly, be patient with your children.
Well said. For more information on tips for dads, go to fairfaxcounty.gov and search dads.
And again, thank you for your time. And don't forget to do the little things, which isn't a little thing, your self care. Take care of yourselves and be well.